Welcome to Ace Combat 5. Now, I'm showing you this because I don't particularly want to be claiming this is how the game is to start with. This is New Game Plus. Now, as we all know, I fly on the normal and have everything in English because I don't really understand Japanese. And I'm just gonna fly on easy because it's easy and fun. I am actually in the middle of a hard campaign, and yeah, it's not really difficult. But it's more fun on easy.
15 years ago, there was a war. Well, war's broken out here plenty of times before. They've tried to invade the Southlands through the Northern Valley time and time again. Luck was never on their side, though, and their victories didn't last long.
We know this story.
They didn't realize that times had changed. Facing one defeat after another, losing territory and watching their nation dwindle, they built up their industrial strength to unprecedented heights and used it to wage one final battle against the world.
Which they lost, which was Ace Combat 0.
That was 15 years ago. They fought ferociously, but were utterly defeated. The Belkans then committed the unthinkable. They used nuclear weapons on their own soil. Seeing this tragedy unfold before their own eyes, the victorious countries vowed to throw down their weapons. The world was once again at peace. And thanks to them, it seemed it would last forever.
Well, we can hope.
On a distant island,
This is an Ace
far away
Combat
from
game.
civilization, the protectors of the peace take to the skies. Red alert! I was in the sky, trying to get the training team in my viewfinder from the rear seat of the lead plane. My pilot in the front seat was howling at the earth below.
Give me a break. I'm babysitting nuggets up here. Command room to War Dog Squadron. We have leakers, aircraft type unknown. Crossing the border at Cape Landers, bearing 278 to 302. Captain Bartlett, your flight is the only group close enough to make the intercept. Baker, Svensson, go trail and stay close. The three of us will go high and engage the bandits. All other aircraft stay low and out of the fight.
No, back when the F4 was a good plane. I generally try not to go for the story bits because, yeah, I actually like the story for these.
The world turned upside down, and my stomach turned inside out.
Yep, take that photographer into combat with you. I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Sorry about this.
The captain's apology to me seemed misplaced. One instructor had survived the fight, but crashed on landing. The other one was killed in action high up in the clouds. It wasn't his fault that the unidentified aircraft fired on us without warning.
Well,
Nor was it his fault that the low-altitude area where he sent his trainees was directly in front of the enemy. 8 people died because the command room had misplaced some zeros. That pilot in the number 7 was amazing. Did you see her fight back?
I couldn't bear to watch. Nagase, you keep flying like that and you'll die real soon.
I doubt it.
I won't die, sir.
The only surviving trainee's voice was almost a whisper.
Are you sure? You look like you couldn't hurt a fly.
No.
Her face was pale, but she still managed to smile a bit for the camera. The photo, along with my camera, was confiscated by base security. It was as if our little undeclared war never happened.
And nothing ever happened again. Everyone was happy and peaceful.
I came to cover this remote island because I heard that a very unique squadron leader was stationed here. I didn't realize he was this unique, though. This bad-mouthed, good-natured old firebrand could take the greenest of rookies and forge him into a fearsome fighter pilot. Of course, that possibility vanished with the day's encounter. The only crew he had left now were Second Lieutenant Nagase and the few pilots that happened to be on the ground that day.
I know you don't like this, but we're short on people. Starting tomorrow, all you nuggets are gonna be sitting alert. If we launch, stay glued to me up there. Nagase?
Sir.
You're flying number 2 on my wing.
You...
Gotta keep an eye on you, or who knows what you'll get yourself into.
You would have thought that, you know, with the, all the pilots gone, they'd bring in some reinforcements or bring in some pilots from somewhere else.
But don't get too comfortable. It's a grave situation for all of us right now. Let's get this briefing started.
Another aircraft of unknown origin has entered Ocean Federation airspace. We have confirmed the target type as a strategic recon plane flying at very high altitude. Despite our repeated warnings, it continued to penetrate our ADIS and was fired upon by Ocean Coastal Defense Force SAMs. We believe one of our SAMs damaged the unknown plane, but did not destroy it. Radar shows that the aircraft is currently losing altitude and is attempting to egress feet wet towards the ocean. Intercept this target and force it to land for identification. Do not fire upon this aircraft until further orders are transmitted.
It turns out they're very serious with that. You fail the mission if you shoot them. Yeah, so for the first time ever, an SR-71 has successfully been hit. You know, with the service to a missile. Probably because they're very old at this date, and I don't know. I think they've been making specialized weapons for it. So, I've been making... Well, you know you're not going to give me a choice in playing, so... Let's roll. Right, I've been wanting to make this series for ages, but...
This is Heartbreak 1 of War Dog Squadron. We are approaching the target. This is AWACS, call sign Thunderhead. Roger. Bring the target to the ground. Do not fire at the target.
I did forget about the intro.
Do not fire at the target.
Okay, I won't shoot it.
You got that, Nuggets?
War Dog 2, roger.
War Dog 3, roger.
Sure.
War Dog 4, hello? Can you hear me, kid? You better be marking our tail, son.
Nope, can't hear you.
Hey, stop whining. Man, I'm glad you drew the short straw instead of me. Second Lieutenant Alvin H. Davenport. Zip it. You need a nickname, too? I respectfully ask to be called Chopper, sir. I'm afraid I may not
That's
be
good,
able
'cause
to
it's already
respond to
written
any
there.
other moniker. That does fit you well. I've got a better name for you, but I'll keep it to myself. Okay? Ah, cut me some slack, man.
No.
Tally-ho, we've got company. Let's go.
So let's go out running SR-71
Fire until I give
in and
permission,
have
understand?
fun. Gotta... Don't shoot it.
Good boy. Alright, where's
Right.
Motormouth Chopper?
So says... What?
That's your name for me?
Okay, they're not gonna give us
You
comms
got a
today.
knack for comic dialogue. You mind sending a surrender request for me? Oh no, please, age before beauty. I'm real shy around strangers, you know. Sheesh. Testing, testing. Attention, unidentified aircraft.
There it is.
Set your course for our beacon immediately. Good.
Personally, I prefer the first-person view,
We will direct you to
or
the
at least
nearest
the
airfield.
in-plane
Lower your
view.
gear if you understand.
I'm not entirely sure they understand. Would you like me to explain it to them? If I try, I fail the mission, so I'm not gonna risk it. Don't want to start
Warning,
over.
we have 4 high-speed bogies inbound. Approaching unknown aircraft bearing 280, altitude 6,000. Hold your fire until further orders. Crossing the pond to fly cover for their spy plane, huh?
There's a fighter pilot worth his
Fine.
weight.
Stay with lead.
Enemy inbound bearing 280. Head on. You're not to fire until I say it's okay. Got me?
Fine by me.
Good boy.
Right. So this game has a habit of playing songs that will get me in trouble, so I was avoiding it. But I've worked out a way, hopefully, to get rid of it, and then I'll be able to go with the series.
Heads up! They're firing on us! War Dog Squadron, weapons safe. Hold your fire until further orders. Oh, come on! Those aren't blanks they're firing out there! Shut your mouth and fire back! Captain
Wait,
Bartlett, this is
5,000?
Thunderhead. You are violating direct orders. Shove it! I'm not gonna watch any more of my pilots die!
Edge! Engaging!
We're gonna shoot them all down, kid. You mind if I grab this kill? I will, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Dog Squadron, weapons safe. Hold your
Well,
fire
I was
until
told to
further
shoot,
orders.
so
Turning to engage bandits.
Nice. I
I'm
guess you're
aware
somewhat
that
useful
the
after
traffic
all.
control actually has more control, but I'm sticking with leader.
This is Heartbreak 1.
That's
Bandits shut
embarrassing.
down. Don't let him get away. Aim straight. Hold your fire. My only regret is not being able to fly with a captain with a sunnier disposition.
Kill stealer.
I feel like I'm the only one being targeted. You talk too much, that's why. You're the only one they hear. War Dog, I ordered weapons safe for all aircraft. Follow orders and hold your fire.
Sorry,
Do
what?
not fire at the target. Repeat, do not fire at the target. Watch your six. Remember the fundamentals and don't get too creative out there. Enemy recon plane down. Oh, what a shame. Too tired to party.
Oh, sorry, did I do that?
Whoa, those guys are really mad now. Looks like we can hold our own out here. You guys fly better than I thought.
Who's got them? Oh, it's Bartlett.
I'll show
Oh,
them who's in
he's
command of
fine.
this outfit. Just leave it to me. Target hit.
And yes, I knew that would miss.
You may fire at your own discretion. War Dog 3, you're staggering around like a drunk. Damn it! Nice.
I'm sorry, are you saying I look like I'm drunk?
Wow, never seen an aircraft without any markings before. All unknown bogey aircraft destroyed.
It's a
This is your
surprise.
captain. Can you hear my voice?
Oh yeah, I was listening to you.
Looks
Didn't you
like we can all
notice?
hear each other. You all alive? Alright, nice work, Nuggets. War Dog 4, you still
Oh,
following
I'm-
us? Well, to commemorate the
Okay,
fact
I'm not
that we
free,
all made
I'm
it out
full.
of that
That's
battle
fine.
alive, I'm gonna let you keep your nickname. From now on, I'm gonna call you Kid, no matter what. Got it? Good.
For that
Yeah, I
boy.
swear.
Oh, I should have flicked upside down for that.
Emergency
yeah.
transmission from Central.
Hopefully I can do this. Then we'll be going for 7. Oh, okay, they're not actually reading it this time. To all Sand Island base personnel, I didn't have time to read that. Jack Bartlett's ordered to return to base headquarters immediately. That's September 2010. That was 10 years ago. That's just under 10 years ago and it's being recorded. Okay, I missed the start of that section.
The whole affair with the unidentified aircraft was covered up. There was even a rumor going around that it was actually a UFO. Officially, the world was still at peace. Having witnessed the battle myself, I wasn't allowed to leave the island.
And like no one said weather balloon?
Why do they even bother reprimanding me anymore? I know I'm gonna be stuck at Captain forever.
I'm sure they can demote you.
Who do you think's covering up the battle?
Listen, the only thing across that ocean is Murska Air Base. That's Uktabanian territory.
But haven't we been allies with the Ukes since the war 15 years ago?
Yeah. That's why we got people working their asses off trying to confirm what the hell's going on over there. I bet they've got hotlines ringing off the hook somewhere upstairs. The government doesn't want to get the public riled up with all this, you know?
I don't blame them.
But it doesn't matter. Soldiers like us are too stupid to think for ourselves, so we just gotta keep our mouths shut when they tell us to. I feel kind of bad for you, actually.
It's alright. I get to be with you guys.
Captain's probably hating this more than anybody.
Hmm?
You're probably never going to be able to write a story on
He used
it,
to
you
have a
know?
lady friend over in Yuktobania.
That's just an old war wound now.
And there's the explanation for his name. Yeah. What? Okay, I guess we're in file 2. I guess file 3 is my first attempt at this. It's been a while now.
A ship of unknown origin has been detected approaching the Sand Island coastline. We've confirmed that this ship has launched numerous unmanned aerial vehicles probably used for reconnaissance. The UAV will likely return to the launch ship for retrieval after completing their spy operations. You are to halt this operation by intercepting and destroying these recon drones before they can be recovered by the ship. However, do not attack the ship until further orders are transmitted.
Are you sure? Yeah, okay, fine. Just shoot the unmanned planes. Oh, good. We still don't get a choice of planes. This is basically how the start would be with or without New Game Plus.
War Dog, this is Thunderhead. Unmanned recon drones returning to spy vessel. Shoot them down before they get back to the ship.
Sure thing. You got that, gang?
Yep,
All right, let's
shoot
go.
down the unmanned planes.
Our orders are to not fire on the ship, understood?
Yep, nothing but staying in formation.
Only for the recon planes. Show me what you've got, kid.
Well, you did say. It's 5,000 for range. There. And there. Move across to these two.
How you doing, kid? Pretty easy, huh? Okay, let's hurry
It's
up
good for
and finish
tutorial
this.
level, though.
That ship, is that where these drones are headed?
Oh, they're there. You can see how accurate that map is.
Probably reach the mainland too.
I sure hope not.
No, that one.
Are those drones remote controlled?
Yeah, I sure hope so. 4-0, by the
There aren't
way.
any live people in these things, aren't you?
Very much so.
So we can just shoot them down and not worry about it. Hey kid, leave some enemies for me, okay?
Well, you're gonna have to be quick.
I'll keep watch out here. You guys go play with those toys.
5,000.
Shoot them down before that ship picks them up. This feels like target practice.
It is. It's the actual ones that try to kill us.
Some evasive maneuvers.
Warning. Multiple bogies inbound. Closing fast.
Same
I'm
attack.
not allowed to shoot the boats, but I'm just making it feel
Same
like
vector as last time.
Jeez, how many planes they got lined up at the border? We've only got 4 on our side. We better abort. This way. Think you can stick to my tail? I think your sense of
no.
humor needs some extra training.
I'm flying with
I
them.
can't make it. They're running me down. Oh, you're taking the trail position today, rock and roller?
No, I
Clear
messed
6
up.
o'clock for you.
We usually attack them.
Why'd I have to draw the short straw today?
Also, I'm assuming his afterburner failed because I made that range.
Don't worry. Just remember your training.
Captain Bartlett.
Enemy fire confirmed. Turning to engage. Edge engaging.
Heartbreak 1
Let's just get their
engaging.
attention.
Chopper engaging. War Dog, you are not cleared to engage at this time.
We're gonna shoot them all down,
Have we
kid.
listened to you
Blast an enemy
once?
without
I
permission to
mean,
engage? What are you thinking, War Dog?
generally not. Is that not part of the job?
Enemy squadron has
I love the fact that the enemy radio is even calling it a counterattack.
Landed on the captain's tail. I'm on it.
Alright, not bad.
MiG-29.
Are these the only ones that made it back?
It's quite a lot to send after this.
Until retrieval is complete.
It's basically 4th gen fighters with... Actually, yeah, 4th was sender field. Where's this field? Actually, no. F5's from some generations, F15.
Picture clear. All hostile
So it'll be 4th.
Warning still in effect. Keep your heads on a swivel. Watch out, Nagasei. They're down below us, too.
So if you'd let him shoot it... This wouldn't have happened if you'd let us shoot it.
Captain!
Hey, save the waterworks. I'm just gonna bail out here.
Just a tap, you'll be
Replace
fine.
these things. It's getting the crew back alive that counts. Make a call to scramble the search and rescue copter and my reserve plane, okay? Warning! Warning! War Dog Squadron, return to base immediately.
But the rescue helicopter isn't here yet.
Leave that to the rescue team. Refuel and rearm at the base, and get back in the air immediately. The enemy has declared war on us.
Oh, it took them sending forces to attack us for you to notice. Also the fact we've been shooting them down for 3 days.
The reconnaissance UAV
Doesn't help.
and the unidentified fighter aircraft that bounced us during the mission have been shot down. The country of origin of the ship is still unknown, but it has ceased operations in our maritime defense zone and has departed the area. Once we sanitize our coastal waters, we will conduct a search and rescue mission to find Captain Bartlett, who was shot down. Furthermore, the
you haven't
Union
got
of
him yet.
Yuktobanian Republics has officially declared war on the Ocean Federation.
Okay. So, war were declared. That's not good. Yep. Also, on the ending screen like that, you've got the loading bars. Or you've got the bars under
This
the
was
planes.
the room, or
which,
the cell, I had been assigned to.
I mean, turns out to be experience for the plane.
Captain Hamilton. Unlike his superior, the base commander who locked me in here, he's been very reasonable with me. He even got my camera back. He told me that if his uncle wasn't a soldier, he would have liked to have a job like mine.
Well, we don't have any reason to hold you anymore.
What do you mean?
Yuktobania just declared war. They've launched an offensive simultaneously, too. Our naval port at St. Hewlett is getting bombed right now.
Well, that's not good.
There were only 3 of them now.
And it's very obvious which one's missing. You again don't get to pick your plane for this mission, so...
Due to pressing circumstances, I'll be issuing an emergency in-flight briefing.
Who dropped bombs?
Our naval base at St.
Or were
Hewlett
those the
reports that
fuel tanks?
Yuktobanian aircraft have launched a surprise attack on the port. The situation there is critical, with widespread panic. Ships from the 3rd Ocean Naval Fleet docked at the port are currently under attack and taking heavy losses. Hurry to Port St. Hewlett and provide air cover for our naval vessels attempting to escape the bay. Among these ships is the aircraft carrier Kestrel. It is the flagship of the 3rd Naval Fleet and a critical combat asset. You must protect the Kestrel at all costs.
Okay, that's fine. On PS4 there is no stop button.
Thunderhead to War Dog. Edge, you lead the formation.
Negative. You take the lead, Blaze. I'll fly in your wing.
2nd Lieutenant Nagasei, follow your orders.
No, Blaze is leading. I'll protect at 6 o'clock. And I'm not gonna lose was another flight lead.
Don't worry.
Screwing around. This is war. The enemy's all over and they're gonna eat you alive.
I'd better stick to the trail position. Thanks.
What? Do you not know
This is
the rules of
Captain
games?
Snow. Call sign swordsman. Engaging next enemy formation. Give me a position.
This is the AA Cruiser Excalibur. The ship blocking us up ahead. You've got to move away. We can't use our spy radar.
Clear to engage.
Right, let's go find some planes.
Blaze, engage.
I don't think Swordsman was asking for our location. Go nuts, hit anything you want.
Dispersing to engage enemy at will. I'll cover your 6. All right, Blaze? Blaze, you take the lead. I'll go trail and follow.
The tanker next to us just exploded. Where's the fireboat? It's spraying to our ship. Help us.
Where is
Nobody
it?
saw them coming?
Their ships are just sitting at anchor. This is like target practice.
Close enough.
Detected. Heads up and get ready. Captain, do you know how to give your commands?
I think so. I already have.
I'm ready for them anytime, so just say the word.
The fireboat got caught in the
Disperse,
explosion.
attack enemy
Three ships
planes.
are burning now.
This is not a drill.
Oh, thanks for the heads up, you idiot.
Your target is the enemy aircraft carrier and the large surface combatants surrounding it. Don't let them escape the port. Sink them all. Protect the
Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, come on. We're much faster than those. We can get past them. 6. Sorry, A6. Yep. Right in front of me. What have we got? Oh, if only we had graphics for that.
This is the port, Captain. All vessels leave port immediately. Ships nearest to the exit first.
I don't care if we take hull damage. We're clearing out of here any way we can. Escape the port and take evasive action.
well.
No mistakes.
Should be paying more attention.
The aircraft carrier Kestrel approaching port exit. Roger, Kestrel. The Kestrel takes top priority.
That's focusing on
That barge over
much
there.
more than
Move
me
it.
flying
I know
off.
you want out of here, but open up a path. That carrier is valuable.
The Kestrel is in open waters. Bon voyage, guys.
All friendly aircraft, protect the Kestrel for us.
Got it.
This is Swordsman. On my way. That's our
I
ship.
believe those are Harriers incoming.
This is AWACS Thunderhead. Swordsman, remain in the eastern sector.
Too high up
Protect our
inside.
territory and continue battle. But that's my
Oh,
carrier.
that's not a good angle on it.
Provide cover for the Kestrel. Damn it, you pig-headed! I'm counting it.
Wasn't too sure if that second one was going to hit or not.
Give me a target. Bogies inbound from Vector 280. It's no use, there's too many of them. Get a hold of yourself, your radar control is critical.
Another planet
Got it.
We're sitting ducks over here. Come back here, you coward.
Is he trying to kill us? What kind of captain is that?
Range to bay exit, 3 miles.
Okay, got him.
Warthog, this is Thunderhead. We need you to take care of the Kestrel.
I believe this. Yeah, that's what we're
Counting on you,
doing.
Warthog. Don't take your eyes off the Kestrel.
Hurry up and drop the light.
Also, I lose 2 missiles every time because this game is not
This is it, it's over.
realistic, so it's 2 missiles for every
This is
game.
the worst day of my life.
I think that's missed.
The ships are finally starting to move. Get out of the Gulf.
Oh no, Kestrel's being hit.
Engage the enemy ships. Green flight. Attack and destroy the Gulf port facilities. Sea flight. Fly top cover. Establish air
Oh, that one.
superiority. You got that? Flash commencing attack.
Enemy attack.
Okay, that's that one down. And one left.
Just calm down. Enemy anti-ship missiles launched. Begin phalanx fire.
I mean, firing a missile at them straight on will make them change course at least.
300 blocks from home. You're not helping us here.
And there you go. Thank you for calling it for me.
Those are people floating in the waves.
Not what you'll be seeing in these graphics.
I shouldn't have looked. When that enemy plane crashed and covered the water in flames, there were people floating right there. I could see their faces. So many of them. Somebody stop this. I can't take it anymore.
Unsurprisingly, nothing was animated for the background of that.
So, you saw it too. That sea.
I mean, no, I didn't see it because,
The carrier's entering the ocean. Come on, whoever's out there, help us out. Get that bucket of boats out of here.
This is the captain of the aircraft carrier Kestrel.
Mirage is
My
there.
congratulations to all ships that managed to escape.
I believe
As captain, I'm well for a provisional
these are modified comments
The
incoming.
enemy's built a blockade with their fleet in front of us. We have to break through this and escape to safer waters. Good luck, everyone. Friendly aircraft, your support is requested. Please, this is Thunderhead. Are you clear on the mission objective?
Yes.
Begin the mission at once.
There's gotta be an enemy aircraft targeting the carrier from beyond the horizon. Range to blockade line confirmed at 4 miles.
Their formation centered around that carrier. Begin operations. This is the perfect chance to improve our battle record. Let's go.
Stay on the lookout for
Nimrod specifically are naval patrol aircraft,
Special delivery.
so they wouldn't be doing anything like this.
my view ahead. I'm cutting in. Locked on.
I mean, these are modified airliners.
Delta 1, check in. Respond.
Oof!
Check on the target.
Watch out for me.
Phalanx at 12 o'clock low. Climbing Jink. I'm not gonna let them sink us here. Target hit. What's the Phalanx fire from your right?
One down.
Nice kill.
We're gonna break through the middle of that fleet. Guess we'll have to accept the loss of a few ships.
I mean, those are mainly Francis submarines, so
Formation, we're gonna break right through.
Check on the target. Enemy vessel sunk. Warning, inbound missile.
give it a go here.
Coming from aft starboard. 2 of them. Bring all the wounded inside. We don't have time to treat them.
You don't have the skills to stay with me over this ocean.
Okay,
Warning,
that's
the
one of them
enemy's
dealt
locked
with.
onto you.
Secure a route for the Kestrel first.
Gonna turn. Yep, you are.
Get out of there. Dash 1 fighter. BF-10, they're gonna lock on
Should
you.
be
Get out of
about
there.
down here now.
You've gotta fly faster. We're gonna get slaughtered. I gotta admit, the enemy's got some great pilots. Our fighters are providing great top cover. We can do this.
But you better. It's a game over if you don't.
Roger, Captain Anderson.
Almost there. We're almost through the blockade.
Where's that last one? I don't want it harassing my carrier.
The enemy ship's coming in fast. Engage.
Good shot. I don't know who it was though.
Ammo. More ammo. On them over from storage on the double.
Oh no, that's a missile boat.
Train for. We can do this. As long as we're still afloat, we have a fighting chance. Radar lock. Let's send this one right up their fantail.
Check on the target. We broke through. That's one tough boat, man. Yeah.
I mean, was it retreating?
So, kid, does
I
it
don't
feel
know.
good to be the flight lead?
No, not
Relax, you
really.
got us watching your back.
This is the captain of the aircraft carrier Kestrel.
I've had sleep
Our
for
fleet
3
has
days before
successfully
now.
escaped to safe waters. My thanks to our brave warriors of the sea and in the air.
Oh, okay. I should just pass by it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 planes.
We all
Count
made it
'em up,
back.
man. We're all back safe. I can't wait to tell the captain once they pluck him out of the ocean.
Oof, that's... Well, we can hope he's safe.
But the captain, Captain Bartlett,
There are a lot of
never
people being
returned to
plucked
South
out of the
Island.
ocean today.
The aircraft carrier Kestrel has survived the enemy attack and has broken through into open waters. Although the 3rd Ocean Naval Fleet sustained considerable damage, it's still combat capable.
Is that it? So, that's 20 folks, 2-person crew and an F6. F5E is 1, so that's 26. 3 Nimrods, so There's, I think that's a 5-man crew each. That's an extra, sorry, 5 persons, so that's an extra 15. And F4 is possibly 2, usually 1 red forts. And the amount of ships being sunk, which are usually several hundred. I can hope they had lifeboats. So yeah, that's a lot of people. So I'm going to finish up there and well, be back next time for the continuing of this rather unpleasant business. Okay. Bye.